This is the Edith Norrie Lettercase, which is a resource that's primarily used for spelling, but can also be used to help the basics of reading and phonics. It was designed in the 1920s by Edith Norrie, who was a Danish dyslexic, or word blind as it was called then, and she wanted to make sense of the written word so that she could read her fiancé's letters. So she developed cardboard letters to help her make sense of reading and the code. The box has changed little from those days, only the materials used are different. The box is now wooden. The letters are magnetic, with a magnetic board, so you can build words and sentences. Edith Norrie understood phonetics, so that's how she designed the box. The vowels are all red and are at the front, so you can get them easily because they're used in every word and in every syllable. The consonants are either green or black according to whether they are voiced or unvoiced. That's whether you use your voice box or not when you're producing the sound. So for example, the G is green, G, because you use the voice box, whereas the P is black, P. That is only an air sound. You don't use your voice box. And how the letters are arranged in the box is according to how the sound is made in the mouth. The left-hand side of the box are those that are made with the lips. So when you make the sound, it's the lips that are moved. The middle section of the box are all those consonant sounds that are made with the tip of the tongue. So t, t, your tongue goes up. N, again, your tongue goes up to the roof of the mouth. The right-hand side of the box are those letter sounds that are made at the back of the tongue. So we've got g, g, or k. And this really helps dyslexic learners sort out what letters they need, and it also helps sort out some confusions of letters. The box also contains some bits of punctuation so you can make whole sentences, and a small mirror so that pupils can look at their mouth when they're saying sounds, which helps them decide which sound they're going for, which is especially helpful for some dyslexics. When teaching dyslexics using the Lettercase, take time to introduce the basic letter sound links slowly and thoroughly, because basic knowledge of the letter sound links is the foundation for literacy. Using the Lettercase to build words really works because the pupil has to take the letters from the place in the box, and this slows them down and ensures they really concentrate on the sounds they need for each word. For example, if you ask a learner to build mat, he has to think that's going to be in the lips section of the box. Then we need an A, that's a vowel, so that's easy and it's down in the front. T, that's the tip of the tongue. You could then ask him to change just one phoneme, one sound, so change from mat to map. He then has to take the T away, replace it in the box, and replace it with a P sound, which is unvoiced, so it's black. And it's a lip sound. You can then change map to cap. You're changing the first phoneme to a k. That's a back of the throat sound. And then from cap to can, so we get rid of the P, is a lip sound. Build can. The Lettercase is also really useful for sorting out these common letter confusions when you can use the mirror to make a learner understand where the sounds are made. So if you have a learner who confuses B and D, if he needs the B, he can look in the mirror and see that that's a lip sound, B, so it's going to be in the left-hand section of the box. Whereas the D is the tip of the tongue letter, so it is in the middle section of the box. and this really helps some dyslexic learners sort out these common confusions. You can do lots of practice with all phonic points using the Lettercase. You can use it for doing multisyllabic words, for doing spelling rules. If you're working with a younger learner who might find manipulating the small letters quite tricky, you can actually have the alphabet rainbow already out on the board. So instead of taking the letters from the box, they actually take them out down from the rainbow when building single words. The Lettercase is a really useful resource to have on the desk whenever you're teaching, so that learners, once they get used to using it, can build words if they need to before writing them. Edith Norrie met Helen Arkell at the Wordblind Institute in Copenhagen in the 1930s, which is why the Helen Arkell Centre got the rights to produce this resource in the UK.